You know, the NHL playoffs just kind of stuck up on me, but I am very excited because 16 teams are going to kill each other to try to lift the glory that is Lord Stanley's Cup. And I can't wait to see it. And we will discuss and guess all the action in this episode of the Sky Lounge podcast, episode number 327.5. NHL Playoffs 2K21, let the death battle begin. Untitled rant, as is suggested. I have no script. It's just a piece of paper with my guesswork and a lot of assumptions, which, fans of the particular teams aren't going to agree with, and I totally get it. But these are going to be my guesses to what is going to happen in the playoffs, series, numbers, and all that shit. But, yeah. Let us begin with the Florida Panthers, second seed in the Central Division, taking on the third seed Tampa Bay Lightning, defending Stanley Cup champions. And strangely, I'm going to say the Florida Panthers win it 4-3. I don't know why, because as good and great as Tampa Bay is, something about Florida this season feels like it's just right. And I don't think it's Bobrovsky. I know Bobrovsky's been good, okay, decent, right? But no, I don't think it's going to be Bobrovsky. Although I might eat my words, and Bobrovsky just might go, 4-0 and sweep the Tampa Bay Lightning because Murder meme seasons is back and Lightning is going to get embarrassed or some shit. I don't know. I'd be kind of disappointed if that shit becomes a sweep, but yeah, no. I think the Florida Panthers and the Tampa Bay Lightning duke it out. Long series, and I would say 7 games, and Panthers take it in 7. Then you have the first seed in the Central Division, Carolina Hurricanes, taking on the Nashville Predators, the 4th seed. And you know what? I'm going to say the Predators are going to give a bit of a fight, maybe claw their way into winning 2 games or so. But eventually, I think the Hurricanes take it and win the series 4-2. I think the Hurricanes honestly might be Stanley Cup final contenders. I mean, at the end there. And I feel like they could take it this season, honestly, with the way their goaltending tandem's been working. Their offense is just beautifully constructed and just so well fucking put. Sebastian Aho, beautiful. Teravainen and all the other cats. And yeah, I know. I'm skimming through all the big names, but I mean, look at the quality of that team in the Carolina Hurricanes. You can't tell me they're going to lose this battle against the Nashville Predators. I mean, they've been good. They've been on a great run over the last, how many months? But I think the regular season will take a toll on a young team like that. But Carolina Hurricanes, they've been there. They've been hurt. They've been fucking struggling. But I think they get it done and dominate the Predators in 6. Now, moving on to the Washington Capitals, taking on the Boston Bruins, the Bees, the 2nd and 3rd seed in the East, respectively. For whatever reason, I'm going to say the Washington Capitals win it because for me, and personally, for all the hockey meme reasons, I want the Washington Capitals versus the fucking Penguins. Don't you want that? Doesn't everybody else want that? Okay, it might be me, just me. Okay, whatever. But I think the Washington Capitals have enough depth, enough power, enough oomph factor to duke it out with the Bruins. Who I think, I would say it's a toss-up, but that one game, maybe it's Kuznetsov, or maybe it's Alexander Ovechkin. Somebody does some wild shit to go off for the Washington Capitals. Again, they're 2018 Stanley Cup fucking champions. I fucking remember, okay? As a Vegas Golden Knights fan. So they still have the pedigree. They still have the juice. They still have the fucking experience to get shit done. Whereas the Boston Bruins, they still have the core, kind of, that won it in 2011, right? They still have, Bergeron, Chara's on the other side, so that could be awkward. Yeah, you still got fucking Marchand, right? So it'll be interesting, but yeah, I'm going to say Capitals in 7. Whereas the next matchup, the first seed Pittsburgh Penguins taking on the New York Islanders. I'm going to say the Islanders get whooped in 6. As good as they are, I think these are going to be close games, yet the Penguins just somehow pull it out. Because why? Because they're the Penguins, man. What do you want? What do you want? They're not going to lose, how many fucking consecutive playoff games have they lost, or how many series totals have they lost over the last few years, other than 2017 or after 2017? It's been an awful record for the Pittsburgh Penguins. And I think this season they unleashed the beast within. And my boy Sidney Crosby's going to go off. And I know I'm not a fucking Pittsburgh Penguins fan, but I love Sidney Crosby. I think he's one of the greatest fucking players of all time. That's just me, but there you go. Penguins in 6. Now, the North Division. These are going to be some nasty games. And I think the nastiest of them all in the North is going to be the Edmonton Oilers taking on the Winnipeg Jets. And I say another fucking 7-game series. Why? Because as good as Draisaitl and McDavid and those boys in Edmonton are, man, oh man, watch out for the Winnipeg Jets. They seem like they got their shit together in the last bit of the season here. So I'd say the Jets win this shit, maybe, if there's some lucky bounces, but no. Oilers in 7. It's gonna be nasty though. I'm gonna love it. I mean, we're all gonna love it, man. It's fucking playoff hockey. It's scrumptious, delicious. We all want it. And the matchup we all want, I'm pretty sure all of Canada's just fucking wetting themselves and coming all over for the Toronto Maple Leafs, first in their division, taking on the Montreal Canadiens. And I'm not going to say a sweep, man, because you never know with, I don't know, is Carey Price healthy? Hopefully he is. I hope the dude is healthy. The nicest dudes ever. Cool guy, Carey Price. Love that man. But I don't think the Toronto Maple Leafs are going to be the pushovers in the playoffs anymore. I feel like they are going to finally win a round in the playoffs. Hopefully, we can see the Maple Leafs in the Final Four. I personally love the Carolina Hurricanes versus the Vegas Golden Knights, because that'd be a great matchup. But yeah, we'll talk about the Vegas Golden Knights when we get there, boys and girls. But hey, first, let's talk about the West by talking about the first in the West in the Colorado Avalanche taking on the St. Louis Blues. And you know what, man? I wrote down 4-1, but I'd say a close 4-1, maybe 2 overtime games, maybe like a 2 OT game. Like, oof, that'd be crazy shit, right? But maybe some overtime games here and there between these teams. But I think the Avalanche are going to be overwhelming against the St. Louis Blues. And the reason why I say overtime and very close games, I mean, Ryan O'Reilly, man, and Jordan Binnington. Never forget those two, all right? I know Jordan Binnington won the Conn Smythe, but Binnington, playoffs, you just never know, right? And yeah, that being said, the Colorado Avalanche, oh my God, they are nasty. They're just so fucking good. And I have no ill will against the Colorado Avalanche, even as a Vegas Golden Knights fan. I'd actually personally thank you for winning the President's Cup, but the President's Trophy. But yeah, they are a team that actually won the Cup, Stanley Cup, with the President's Trophy. So twice they've done that, so that kind of concerns me. But hey, it's okay, because as a Vegas Golden Knights fan, what we need to do is focus in our opponent, who are the Minnesota Wild. And let me tell you what, this Minnesota Wild team, I think they either beat us in 7 or the Vegas Golden Knights win in 6. Why do I say that? Kirill, the thrill is for real. Holy crap. Minnesota Wild. And Kirill Kaprizov has been sensational. I mean, everything else about them too. Shout out to Cam Talbot. Shout out to the hockey guy who, I mean, educates me personally when I watch his videos. But the Minnesota Wild has been just such a fun team to watch. And when they beat the shit out of the Vegas Golden Knights a couple times this season, you knew that this team, if we met them in the playoffs, was going to be a fucking headache. And I was genuinely concerned, thinking, All right, I know the Blues are dangerous. I said all those nice things about them, but I would personally rather take the Blues in a matchup against the Vegas Golden Knights rather than the Minnesota Wild because those are going to be some rough games. And I would tell you, as a Vegas Golden Knights fan, yes, Vegas in 6 or Minnesota in 7. I don't think there's any other way this shit goes down. It's going to be insane. I mean, these teams have all met at least 8 times. North Division, they've met 9 to 10 times at this point. So very familiar settings, very familiar opponents, and it is just going to be personal, brutal, and just all-out attrition and war. That's the Stanley Cup playoffs, baby. And I can't wait, boys and girls. So there's my little half-seat episode for you, boys and girls. Not too much today because I am very tired. And I have to save the body for all that playoff juice. Sounds sexual, I know. But there you go, kids. So till next time, fuck off. Probably Tuesday.